You're in trouble now.
What the heck is that thing? Have we done anything in this room? I don't think we've done anything in this room. I feel like maybe we need to do something with the piano.
Clout. Just any old thing. I can tell you the key to... The keys. They seem to appear wherever they please. Something in. A key may come out if the thing you put in is a thing that has clout. Just any old thing you pick up for free is not very likely to get you a key, but use things in your bag to get something new. You've taken one step toward the next key for you.
Whoa! I never opened the window before. Hey, you want this? I didn't want that anyway, man.
I fooled you. You are so easily deceived. Now you will suffer the consequences. Come here, you!
It's always it seems like it's always been the evil one lately. We haven't seen the good one in a long time.
Try the organ. It's an extraordinary instrument. Musical virtuosity is achieved only through practice. There's an old superstition that good luck comes in if you throw something out the window.
So throw something out the window. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna throw stuff out the window.
Take that horrible thing in your bag and throw it out the window at once.
Holy shit. We just got another key. We threw the knife out the window. Alright, I don't know. Okay, I guess it takes a while for stuff to come back, because, like, the first thing we threw out the window gave us the key. It wasn't the knife, it was the, what was the first thing we threw out? I forget. Apparently, our bad thing is that we get screaming. Oh, you're the thing screaming. We died again. Well, that's not annoying at all. There, now we only need 4 keys. Wow, that was a quick key. Yeah, it just changes something about the game and makes it weird. You can get like just random screaming, or you can get like the cursor acts weirdly, or you can get color changes or whatever. It just seems to penalize you a little bit, although sometimes it's not really much of a penalty. I don't know what that screaming is. Get out of here. What the heck is that screaming? I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie, that's annoying. What are you doing there? Let's get that. Somebody said something. I heard something about breaking the window in the library, and I don't see a window in the library. Yeah. I don't know what they're talking about. So that's a weird one to me. Break the window in the library. It could be somebody in the torture room, that's true.
Igor, this liver has dirt on it! Of course it has dirt on it.
So I don't know if you can put something in the fire.
Bah! I dislike that sort of music.
Okay, he doesn't like the music box.
Yes, what do you...
Hey, Ambrosine, how's it going? It's a weird one. It's a weird game. We basically just have to get 13 keys. That's the goal here. she's in here. We want to get the hell away from her at night. We heard she was bad. Who would want the music box? Interesting. We give him stuff too. Alright. I did not know that. Let's give him some radioactive waste. He doesn't want that either. A ball? Yeah, I remember that. I tried the book and it didn't do anything, so... We tried to give him the book we had, but it didn't work.
A cookbook. An activity book. A diary. An encyclopedia.
A book that flies.
Shh! Be quiet, and we can sneak up on it.
I am quiet. You're the one who's making the noise. You be quiet.
A diary.
I want to know, where do we get a crystal ball? It's one thing that we haven't been able to get yet. Is a crystal ball. That guy gave us a key, didn't he? Or maybe not. Crushing bat, formula to photo, eyeball, two-headed mallet. I thought he gave us a key, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong.
Remember what I told you?
Yeah, I have to laugh at the scary stuff.
We can draw stuff. Okay, cool. That's a different hangman.
Hurry up and win this game! Don't keep me in suspense!
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
Hey, well, that's, you know what, that's just a little tight, maybe,
I hope you're better at finding keys than you are at this game.
Chamber. Wow. Chamber. That's fine. I'm fine with failing that.
I found some popcorn in the screening room. You like popcorn?
Sure. You like liver?
Oh no! What's this? Bone dagger. I don't know what this is all about. What the hell? What did we just... Oh, it's a slot machine!
Run away from monsters.
It's a slot machine. Pull the hand. I'm guessing if we get 3 keys, we get a key. I thought there was I think there was. I forget what happened there. Hey, we needed that. We need
This
that.
is important. I must have the scroll of 13 o'clock.
Oh, so close. It was this. It's like a pig demon.
You must find the scroll.
Hey! What do we win this time? Oh, yeah, that looks delicious. Ooh, close. Again. Oh! So close to another key. Oh, we won again. What do we get this time? Oh, we got some guts. Nice. Oh, we won again. 2 wins in a row. Oh, we got a brain this time. Oh, so close. Yeah, we played. And we won. And the answer to the first one to it was poison. We got a key from it too. I think that was our first key. Ah! It looks like our death penalty is a bunch of sighs and moans and stuff. Oh, we're out of it. Come on! I just want 3 keys. That's it.
Igor, get me a vacuum tube, a circuit board, and a mechanical spring.
I need a mechanical spring. I don't know where to get a mechanical spring. I did not mean to leave that room, and I don't quite understand why clicking on it made me leave it, but it did. Okay. Well, we just died a second time. And again. Wow. Finally. God damn it! I mean, I think as you get closer to the 13 keys, things get more dangerous. Maybe we should avoid putting keys in. I mean, I don't mind getting killed. That's the thing. Oh, we got this one again. This is annoying. Come on, give me my triple keys. Hey, we're a winner. Apparently we have everything. Every parent that bought this immediately regretted it. I feel like this was a weird time for just computer programs in general. Did everybody who bought Microsoft Bob immediately regret it? Yes! Give me that key. Give me that key. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Alright. You know what that means, don't ya? That means we've got 3 keys left to get. That's what that means. Win slots. Okay, we're gonna say this as J. That looks like that looks like an I, but okay. Can you have a Microsoft Bob stream? Microsoft Bob. That would be funny. That would be funny. A Wednesday Microsoft Bob stream. It would be funny to actually like get Microsoft Bob and check it out. That would be funny. I'm sure I can get a hold of it. It's so infamous.
There must be a key in the gallery, boss.
Yeah, I know. You told me that, and I appreciate it. It was really nice of you. All right. We had something that involved this. We had blood. No, that wasn't it. All right. I'm gonna go back to the. Oh, here it is. To get ahead, waste, penguin, or pink egg. We don't have a pink egg. We don't have all the ingredients we need.
Dr. Synthesis is mean. You shouldn't give him stuff.
I shouldn't give him stuff.
I saw a monster in here once that looked just like Frankenstein. Dr. Synthesis is mean. You shouldn't give him stuff. If you don't give the doctor what he wants, he gets mad and yells and breaks things. Uh-oh. I saw a monster in here once that looked just like Frankenstein. Ooh.
Okay, we just need to figure out what the last 3 keys are.
There's a teleporter in the monster lab. That's how I got here.
There is. Oh, that's what that other thing is. It's a teleporter.
The two-headed guy eats people. Really? You have to run away from the monsters or else they get you. You have to run away from the monsters or else they get you. Oops.
Oops, what? Did he like crap his pants or something? Like, what the heck?
Let me hold that for you.
Did we have any luck making... Like, now we have a brain here. Is that good? Like, let's try making another... Let's try making a creature. Did we get anything out of the last creature we made? We could try making all of them and see what happens. I mean, this doesn't seem like a bad idea. Give them all nice brains. Right?
That one is my favorite.
Make a witch. What kind of eyes would the witch have? These kind? Those look just... Those don't even fit. Those are way too big. Could be. Let's give it a shot.
That won't work unless the monster has all its parts.
That'll be a no on those eyes, apparently. There we go.
Use the animator ray.
We're close.
impetuous boy, you. What are you doing wearing dreadlocks at a time like this? You don't look like a Rastafarian. It's not really proper for a mad scientist to have a Rastafarian.
I have no idea what is going on here.
The monster has all the parts it needs. Now you can animate.
I don't know what this brain is right here. I just don't know what it is.
It's beginning to come alive. Use the ray some more.
This is new.
I think it's starting to come to life. Do it once more. Word to your mother. Out from his coffin, Drax voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid, shook his fist, and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvanian quiz? Smash! It's now the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash! And it's a graveyard smash. It's now the mash!
Alright, I don't know.
Those brains never fit. They're too big. The evil doctor never did it that way.
Aha! Aha! Well, what have we here? What have we here?
Use the animator ray.
This is the brain that we had. Not the brain that is from Nice Brain, Naughty Brain.
part of the band. The Monster Mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, say Boris sent you. Yo, yo, yo. Make it now. They did the mash. It is Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. And it's a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on in a flash. They did the mash. This is the Monster Mash.
Okay. Did we win? We didn't get a key out of this. We did not get a key. I was really hoping to get a key, but we did not get a key. Oh well. I guess we'll leave. Man. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start throwing stuff into the thing and see what happens. Mainly, I want to know what the music box does.
Ah, so that's where I left that.
Oh, that makes sense. Alright, whatever. I died.
Try using me next time. It's quicker. Ouch! 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 Ouch!
I didn't want to let you out, but I guess it's happened. Okay, we have 3 keys left. 3 keys. We need a pink egg. I don't think there's eggs in the kitchen. I feel like maybe the bird would give us an egg. Hadn't thought about that until just now.
Search for formulas. Get things from the attic. More! Feed me more!
Exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for. Yes. Alright. We now have the thing to get ahead. No, we don't, because we need waste. We need waste. We don't have waste. We do have a blown up trash can, though.
on me to see you through to the end.
The heck?
That can't be taken out of this room. Leave it here. I can't take that. It belongs here in this room. I can't take that. It belongs here in this room.
I don't know. You look pretty evil. I'll give you something I don't really care about. Here, I got this for I got this for free. So have it. It's been the evil one practically every time.
I fooled you. You are so easily deceived. Now you will suffer the consequences. You're in trouble now.
If I never get the good one, then I can't possibly see the difference between the bad and the good one. Just saying. Three keys. Three keys.
A cookbook.
So we need that. It's basically just gross stuff. Junk. Garbage, if you will. Low heat. I should write low heat. Low heat. Low heat. We add these three things, then increase the heat to high. Open ants and add it to the pot. And that'll get you ahead. Whoa. Alright.
Of course you can trust me.
What do we need? We need a crystal ball. A looking glass and a crystal ball. Okay. Oh, it goes on the shelf.
A spell book.
Oh, I did not know that would happen. If we get a book, we can bring it back to the library. Neat. That's neat.
The evil Gaian is always looking for that scroll, but no one would be stupid enough to give it to him, would they?
Uh-huh.
Just 3 more keys. Just 3 more. Oh! Another book. Formula 428. Empty the bathroom sink. Mix together the following substances in the sink. That, poison, and that. Add a quantity of hot water. Handle this with care. It is corrosive, toxic, mutagenic, combustible, caustic, adhesive, dilatant, carcinogenic, and smells like your brother's dirty socks. Okay.
A formula.
We're getting somewhere. Apparently there's multiple books. I did not know that. Oh. We died. I think dying might actually make time go faster too. Maybe. Another book. All right. Formula 429. Blood and that and toxic waste. Cold water. Huh. Weird. We may have made that one before. We made something in the sink that got us a key. Damn! Time's moving pretty quickly right now. They're not joking around now. Are you kidding me? Dying now equates to an hour going by? So that's 9 though. Okay, all of them were evil. Okay. Are you gonna go ding 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 9 times again? Wow. What happened to it? Oh, okay. I was messing around, and apparently it kind of breaks. What time is it now? Oh my god! Dying is like, they've just put the penalty on dying to, okay, just screw you. Is what they did there. Damn. It's now an hour every time you die. That's not cool.
Is a thing.
Oh dear, how dreadful! Musical virtuosity is achieved only through practice.
Okay. Hey, that's weird, but okay.
Don't trust that game. He's a trickster.
Yes, he is. We did find out that, we can put the book here. And get other books, so... I think that's important.
Oops.
Oops. Oops. Oops. It does seem to have a key in it. I agree. It does seem to have a key in it. I thought the same thing when I saw it. I mean, I guess we can try and use it on the front thing. See if it actually works. That doesn't seem to work.
You can count on me to help you get out of here.
I don't think I can.
Let me hold that for you. That one won't bring a creature to life. Be careful! That ray doesn't work right!
Hi, let me tell you something. Most of the time, you can only find one key in any one place. Once someone or something gives you a key, you won't get another key the same way for the rest of the game. But creatures and things that already gave you a key can still be useful. You can get other useful things from them.
Okay. More. Oh, more hints.
Hello, is that you? This is me, your friend with the friendly advice. Did you know that there can be only one of each item in the house at a time? That means if you have something in your bag, you won't be able to get another one until you get rid of the one you have. If something doesn't work all of a sudden, like if the bird won't lay eggs, or the oven won't make pies, it might be because there's already an egg or a pie in your bag. This doesn't apply to keys though. You can have more than one key in your bag at a time. Even so, it's better to put the keys in the keyholes here in the foyer as soon as you can.
The oven makes pies. That's what we got from that. We never got the egg from the bird. Let's get the egg from the bird.
Get things from the attic, huh? Get things from the attic, huh? More! Feed me more!
That didn't work. That was unsuccessful. I thought there might be something in the egg, but apparently we bashed it good.
I'll bash you good!
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. This is for you.
Hey, you're the good one. I was not expecting you to be the good one. Like, at all. Okay, I think I'm gonna load. I don't like time going by. I'm not a big fan of it. Heck was this? It looks like a dart. We got turkey. Oh crap. God, I should have turned the light off.
Aha! Now we've got you!
Alright. Have a turkey. I don't need it. Turkey, turkey, where is it? There it is.
See? That wasn't so hard, was it? Now you can go. Okay, I'll move, but I think we should have gotten more.
Thanks for that one. That was a... Wait. I'm confused where I was for a second. Now I know.
Oh, this video game sucks.
What do we need to do? What do I need to do? What's my next play here? I mean, I think I need to collect the items that we lost, which kind of sucks. I don't like having to recollect all the items that we lost. I mean, that's just not a... I mean, I'm glad we can get them back, but it just kind of sucks that you have to do it, you know? The attic seems the best place to get them. I'm gonna go back up to the attic, I guess. See what else I can get. No, crap! I forgot to turn off the light again.
I don't think Rocky wants you to leave yet. I think you should stay too.
Ugh, I've had it with this game. I'm going for a scuttle.
Alright, we gotta give cats treats. Here, have this.
I knew you'd be reasonable. Come back and see us again. We'll be waiting for you. See? We're letting you out of the attic.
I'm leaving. Alright, we gotta go back to the main area in order to pause the game. I need to get him the book. I'm pretty sure I need to get him the book. In case we get in case we lose him. Like, who would want the dart? Yours has a lid on that you can screw on and off. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I was that's interesting. You can put things and then, like... Instant death? That was an instant death. Like, we didn't have a... We couldn't avoid the creature. We just died. Farts.
Aha! The missing component I've been looking for.
Really?
Ah, I wonder if my marvelous kid-crushing device still works properly. You help me, I'll help you, and we'll both benefit.
He wants the pus? Is that what you're telling me? He wants the pus? Whatever it is? I don't even know what it is. Pus or gross... He wants that? Alright. Well, if that's true, then we'll give it to him. Maybe we'll get a key out of it. Just need to load. Holds 8.5 pounds of food. I've thought about an automatic feeder. I really have. But I've been afraid pretty much the whole time that Charlie would just knock it over.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting him to be...
All right, I'll take it.
Okay, he took 2 things from me and just left. Alright. I want to do more smashing. Or whatever.
Leave something in the compactor to attract a victim. Come on, squish somebody in the compactor. I want to watch.
Ooh, look at what I found. That looks fun. It's scary in here. Let's go somewhere else.
What the hell is this? What the hell was that? What is this? It looks like a scroll. What is it? The heck? I was not expecting to get something out of that. Okay. Send me a link on Discord? Alright. Well, basically, we were trying to get them to lose weight, and the vet basically said, the way you know you're feeding them enough food to get them to lose weight is when they start bugging you a lot for food. Because apparently cats don't lose weight easily. What is this? What is it? It looks like a hot dog with a kind of like a pig in a blanket type thing. JKL. I'm gonna save it as L. I want to know what the guy up here says about it. I'm gonna give it to him, and I want to know what he says about it. Oh, well, that doesn't matter to me.
This must be the scroll Gayan is looking for. I'll study it for a while to see what all the fuss is about. I think children should be seen and not heard. Isn't it nice that the kid is so well behaved and quiet?
So it is the scroll he's
Did you hear
looking
the
for.
vampirist, the doctor, and the two-headed monster arguing? They can't decide who gets the new body parts after 13 o'clock. Isn't that just like them?
Damn it! This game. I'm gonna be honest, this game's starting to like really suck hard. Random deaths, just not cool. I mean, that's not cool, game. I don't know how to get the other keys. I just don't. We have 3 left, and I don't know what to do. Man, the cats don't even get that much food. See, this sucks. This sucks. It's now 11. It's now 11. I'm looking at all of the curses we can get. much do they get per day? They get like a heaping quarter cup 3 times a day. So I wouldn't say they get 3/4 of a cup to share between them. They probably get about a cup and a bit over a cup a day to feed to share between them. And I kind of like to watch, like, be there when they eat, because Charlie tends to hog all the food as well. That's the other problem with I have with, like, feeding them through an automatic feeder. I mean, there are feeders that you can, like, use your smartphone and click a button and they feed. Yeah, so about a half a cup each. Maybe a little bit more. Or less. Yeah, they're very expensive. I know. I've never priced one, so... I'm trying to see if I can figure out a hint of what to do, but there's really no hints for this. The only hint that I found is that if I get a Swiss Army knife, I can, like, open the egg and get a key from that, probably. So that's one key down. And we might be, if we give movies to this thing, it might give us a key as well. So, yeah. But where do we get this stuff? I just don't know. Let's give you the music box. Or it just makes you go away. Alright, that works too. Whatever. I think blowing up the garbage can was a bad idea. Not gonna lie. I think that was maybe ill-advised.
It's getting later, but there's still time left. Remember, I'm on your side.
Are you though? Are you though? Are you really? Oh my god. There's tons of stuff here.
You're in trouble now.
Oh no, he took my toxic waste that I just got from this room. Oh, that's so horrible. Hey, there's an egg. I thought I already had one, but I guess not. Okay, you're not gonna let us out.
I don't think Rocky wants you to leave yet. I think you should stay too.
Here, have a turkey.
See? That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, you can go.
Okay, I'll move, but I think we should have gotten more.
I'll check it out, Finkelroy. Definitely. I guess the other thing that I'm worried about the cats doing is eating too fast, but I haven't had too much problem with that. When we were feeding them through the bowl, they used to like overeat. I think they used to eat too fast, and they bleh a lot. All the feeders that we use make them kind of slow eat. And there's been a lot less puke all over the house. I mean, Charlie doesn't bully Nikita. It's just Nikita is sometimes just lays on the couch. Like, and doesn't eat, and then Charlie just eats all the food. Like, Nikita is not as, I guess you could say, food motivated, although when she wants to eat, she wants to eat.
There must be a key in the gallery, boss.
I already got that key, thanks. Why did it turn dim when I did that? That's weird. Okay, so.
Worm pie is a delight. Get out of the kitchen. It'll be ready when it's ready.
Dang, that was easy. It's definitely more complicated when you have two cats, but they like each other. It's not like they don't like each other, and, you know, Charlie does not bully Nikita at all, so It's just sometimes she doesn't want to eat, and Charlie's like, yeah, I want to eat. Especially at night. Which is why I don't feed Charlie until Nikita is ready to eat. Because that's what tends to happen. Oh no, he definitely doesn't do that. He doesn't push her aside. He's not a bully at all. He's surprisingly nice about food when Nikita is involved. Like, surprisingly nice. So I'm trying to get rid of records and see what happens when we get all the records, because apparently there's a certain number of records. So my goal is to get all the records, and if we get them all, then there shouldn't be any more records to get. I think I need a Swiss Army knife. We used to free feed them, but they used to puke a lot, so the solution to them puking is to not free feed them, is my understanding. God damn it. Jeez. Oh, you really give your cats treats? Yeah, they obviously get treats. So, part of their diet is treats. But generally only at night, obviously. Oh, I gotcha. They kind of know that when I'm in here, treats are a definite possibility, so... Which I think is funny. What if I leave and come back with the record in my bag? It can't be a record, so what is it? It's a bear. Okay. Ah, that's what I want. I want the Swiss Army knife. That's exactly what I want. I thought we were going to finish this game fairly quickly as well, but we didn't, because this game is kind of a butt. Just a bit. Just a bit of a butt. Just a bit. Oh my god, stop moving my shit! What the hell was that? There. We got that. That's what I wanted. Alright. This game is jank. That's exactly what I wanted. I've been looking for the Swiss Army knife for I don't even know how long. I was hoping it would be a random pickup, but I couldn't find it. That's where I got it last time, so... According to what I've read, is if you cut open the egg, then you should end up with a key. So that's another key for us. Well, it was correct. We didn't end up with a key.
No one can stop my great plan.
There's another key. Alright, we have 2 left. 2 left. 2 left. It's 11? Man, when did that happen? Cut. Open. Egg. Alright. So we have 2 keys left. Where are they? And we also had something in the oven. So some of the keys, it seems to me like some of the keys are always there. So some of the keys seem to always exist.
Wasn't that worth waiting for? Am I right? A nice, hot, icky pie. Enjoy.
We got a pie. Okay. It's 13 hours by this clock here, and we've only got 2 hours left on this clock. I just don't know what... You think there are extra keys? There might be. I don't know. So we need to find, we need to find a, spellbook, crystal ball, and hand mirror, and I have no idea how to get those. Okay, I don't quite understand what we're supposed to do now. Let's click the hint line.
Hello, here's a hint for you. Whenever you run low on items in your bag, you'll start finding more items if you look around the house. Sometimes things will be hidden and you have to click something to make them appear. Try clicking on the bucket in the menagerie, opening the violin case in the music room, clicking the boxes in the attic, and opening the medicine cabinet in the bathroom. You might find something. If you get an item by clicking on something or opening something, do it again. You may get another item. Playing games and solving puzzles is another way to get new items. If you already have a lot of items in your bag, you may have trouble finding any more. That means it's time to use some of the items you already have.
What can we do with this pie? There's a recipe book that had to do with this pie. And I can't remember what it was. We'll figure it out.
A cookbook.
We have all that except the jar of whatever that is. What is this? Since it's a jar, I think we actually do have it. I don't know. Medium heat, pie, electric eel, and, whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
A cookbook. A cookbook.
We did not get keys for making a monster. Ah, it's 12 o'clock! No! We're gonna lose. We also have not gotten anything from him. He has not given us a damn thing yet. And I'm disappointed. I feel like he's one of the missing keys. And I feel like he's another one. A bat. Dead bat. And then add, I don't know, it looks like mucus or something. Question mark. Alright. So let's just give him stuff. Oh god, I didn't actually look at the instructions in the book, like what we were supposed to do with them. I should probably not look at more than just the ingredients. In the order listed. Oh, that's it. We didn't have to do anything. We just have to do them in the order listed. Okay.
Stop this nonsense! Bring me something I can use! All right, I'll take it.
Well, that makes him go away. Colin Skink. Or Haggis. Haggis. A little bit of haggis. See, we're almost out of time. The F was that? What was that?
You're bad and you should feel bad.
Uh-oh.
Your time is up. Now you too will become part of the haunted house.
Well, that's our game. That's us losing right there. We just lost. We lost the game. I am looking the you know, the YouTube video for this is 3 hours, 3.5 hours. There's a YouTube video for this for 3.5 hours. We can't let this game defeat us. I mean, can we really let this game defeat us? How did it get all the way to 11 o'clock anyway? Oh, I don't have the Swiss Army knife. Maybe we can open it up with a dart. Maybe we can open the egg up with a dart. I feel like we're really close. Like, I do honestly feel like we're pretty close to finishing this game. Like we have 2 keys left. 2 keys, that's it.
More! Feed me more! Play the records! Play the records!
Wait, where's our fish? Didn't we have a fish? No! I was trying to leave. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, I thought we had a dead fish. If you feed him the eel, I think he dies. Okay, it just took our dart for some reason. Alright. That's cool. my god. Oh my god, this is so annoying. This is like the most annoying part of this entire game is this stupid thing because it like just it arbitrarily moves shit. It's so annoying. Stop it! Jeez. Yeah, I need 3 keys, and I know where one of them is. It's in an A. I know where I need 2 keys. I effectively need 2 keys because I know where one is. So we're close. We're pretty close actually. What do you mean it's a record? I already have a record. It can't be another record. Okay, whatever. I guess I can have more than one record. From what I was reading, you can't have more than one item, like maybe records are an exception to that rule.
This thing sucks.
This is so annoying. I can't even express how annoying this is. Like somebody actually thought this was a good idea. So I just died from getting a record because I already had one. George! That seems like a weird way to die. You know? Oh no, I don't already have one, but it killed me. Why did it kill me? This game is jank. I have other ideas on how to get a key, but
That's forever.
like I might be able to know how to get the last key, but it involves giving the scroll to the correct guy.
All right, I'll take it.
Leave something inside me. Then, if someone comes to take it, I can catch them. Countess Vina Cava is a vampire. She likes blood and music.
of those. Okay. Let's go bring that to the thing and see what happens. I actually thought we got a key from there. But I don't have it written down as getting a key from there. So... the hell is that? We got a can of something. Okay. I don't know what that is. That's an item we've never had before. I'm gonna save it as can. I'd have to find him saying your game. I took music out, so it's basically the sound effect where Zoidberg says your music is bad and you should feel bad. And just took the music part out. I'd have to go find him saying game and see if I could insert it in between the you're bad.
Ugh, I've had it with this game. I'm going for a scuttle.
He does. That's true, he does. You're right, he does say that. I didn't even think about that, because I was like looking for instances where he said game. I can try. That was my original intent, actually. I love that we got another... Didn't we already get a scroll? Didn't we already get the scroll? We got two of them now? Alright, cool. I'm gonna save a scroll now. That way we know that we have the scroll. And then if he shows up again, we just give it to him. Good or bad, we give it to him. Let's see what happens. I feel like it might be a path to a key. I've never seen a crystal ball or a looking glass or whatever it is that we needed. I've never seen one of those before. We saw a crystal ball once, and Gian dropped it and broke it. That's what we've seen before. Hey, we got a brain, yay. A dead mouse.
Count on me to see you through to the end.
There you go. Speaking of that, let's see if you're the good one or the bad one.
You fool! The scroll is mine! Run! Find the keys! Try to escape the house! Try!
Alright, we got another key. Okay.
Death stalks you at every turn!
Yeah, we gotta go save. Like, that puts us...
You're not going anywhere. You think what we're doing is robbery? I'm insulted. Rocky and I aren't common robbers. We're extortionists.
Okay, I'll move, but I think we should have gotten more.
That leaves us one key left. One key left. I mean, we need to find 2 keys, but we know where one is, so...
Now I've got you.
He doesn't like cheese. He does not like cheese. He doesn't like cheese. He's not a fan of cheese. We now know that. Stop it! We got told listen to the records too, so you might want to try that also. I said stop it, you butthead. There we go, we got it. I don't know. This was like... the same people who thought Microsoft Bob was a good idea, probably. Wait, I want to give him a brain.
Death stalks you at every turn!
Oh, did I not save? Whoops. Although I don't think saving in this game is that critical. But... alright. I'm leaving. Because we can basically redo what we did. To I'll just save it as in. I didn't.
Now I've got you!
Play the record.
Experiment log number 310. To exploit the particular nature of this house, I must understand it better. In this experiment, I sought to determine the extent to which the spirit, or will, of the house affects those living inside it. The procedure consisted of deliberately angering the house and observing the inhabitants' behavior. In order to anger the house, I went on a destructive rampage and slammed doors, broke things, and harassed the creatures, driving the house into a terrible rage, as I knew it would. The result? As I suspected, the inhabitants were affected by the house's mood. All of them became hostile. The final conclusive evidence is that even the kid attacked me. This is proof positive that no one, even the most innocent, is immune to the mental influence of the house. This result also supports the theory that the house itself Experiment log number 310. To exploit the particular nature of this house, I must understand it better. In this experiment, I sought to determine the extent to which...
I already heard that one. I want to hear a different one. Give me a different one. Oh well.
I know you can find all the keys if you try. I fooled you. You are so easily deceived. Now you will suffer the consequences. You're in trouble now.
I'm leaving. We need a Swiss Army knife, and we need to find the last key, and then we win. I mean, we win in a way that is probably not the best win because we gave the bad guy the scroll, but whatever. We also don't care that much. Right? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I'm sorry, but when I have it and you do that, that's just not cool. Like, when I move them in the right place and then it moves them, it's just not cool. I feel like that's a bug. teddy bear. See, I want the knife. Gotta get the damn knife. I mean, sometimes the switching around helps us, but it rarely does. That time it wasn't a bad thing. That time it wasn't so helpful. There we go, we did it. Now it's the knife. Okay. Got it. Alright.
You can count on me to help you get out of here.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with you right now. I'm going to get my second to last key. That's what I'm doing.
Uh-oh.
And then we just need to find one more key. Woo! That monster almost got us, eh? Close call.
Death stalks you at every turn!
Get you, good, get, I'm gonna get you.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the kid to murder us. Well, I've got 2 hours to find the last key. So the scientist is the last, like, the last person we haven't... The house seems to be upset for some reason. And I don't understand why the house is upset, but the house seems to be upset. We upset the house. Because... I don't know. I don't A bomb? Yes, please. I would like a bomb. Heck yeah.
The house is more dangerous at night.
Thanks, Mir. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Hey, look, we got another flask. Did we get a key from these roaches? We didn't. We did not get a key from these roaches. Okay, well, this could be an opportunity to get another key.
Okay, this is a bit. What do you think? Should we give something back? Well, I don't know. Well, it could be a good idea with me. I give something back. Do something. If we don't get something back, we don't give it back. If we don't, well, I guess we can do it. We not do it. Maybe what do you want to do? I don't care.
Ooh, one of these. Well, that's nice. Because that could get us a key, too. Let's give him these two.
Okay, this is a bit. What do you think? Should we give something back? Well, I don't know. Well, it could be a good idea with me. I give something back. Do something. If we don't get something back, we don't give it back. If we don't, well, I guess we can do it. We not do it. Maybe what do you want to do? I don't care.
Forget it. Yeah, too much trouble. Yeah.
Alright. I'm back up to the film room. Putting the film back. Yes! The last key! Yes! It's it! It's the last key! We're out! We're out!
Woohoo!
No! Come back!
Oh my god. Why is this going so horribly? I know, like 3 frames per second. If that. This looks like it was done in paint. Could we click stuff? The heck is going on? Is this it? This is all we get for winning the game?
Congratulations! You found the 13 keys and escaped from Gay and Wilson's ultimate
Would you like a reward?
Okay. Get reward. Heck yeah. I want a reward.
This time your reward is a cartoon by Gahan Wilson. It's a picture file you can look at in a graphics program. All you have to do is tell your computer where to put it.
We got an image. There we go. That's totally the aim. What if I hit open? Oh. That means load. Quit. That's it. That's the game. I don't know why it's going so slow right now. But it is.